All right, so this is Mr. Buckler on the mic. Joining me, we have Nabil Biswas. What's happening, Nabil? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. A little bit behind schedule here. We got here with plenty of time, and I was out on the far side talking to some coaches and getting some pregame stats and research. And then before you know it, the game was starting. So I do apologize. I think we just about got the start of the game on camera. We're not live on YouTube yet. I'll connect that in a second. But a big shout out to Blake on camera, Nabil, and myself, Mr. B. This is Ellenville versus Rhinebeck. And you should have the starters in front of you there, Nabil, for both teams, including the formation for Ellenville. So go ahead and start with, if you want to start with the home roster, go ahead and announce the starters for the Blue Devils.
All right, so today we have in goal Gabby. We have Gabby in goal today. Sarah, Andrea, and Victoria is playing a 3 center back piece. And we have Lauren and Vanessa playing in CDM. And then we have 3 midfielders, Julia, Jessica, Gabby Castro, and 2 strikers in the front, Sydney Franza and Adriana Anderson.
Now announce the starters.
And now the starters for the Rhinebeck team, we have Margaret Weld, Emma Ruger, Maeve Suez, Oliver Pulver, Anna Slavoline, Sophia Scottfield, Sarah Plastra, Parker Gutterman, Delilah Tumulu, Jillian Lacey, and Sana Chima. We have Ellenville playing a 3-2-3-2. Ellenville and Rhinebeck exchange possession in the midfield. Here's a nice ball out to the right wing for Rhinebeck. It's called offside for Rhinebeck. It's Ellenville's free kick now. Comes a long ball into the middle of the park. We'll still retain possession after a few deflections. The ball towards the box, but the keeper comes out and grabs it. Now we're coming down the right wing. Gabby to Jessica. Jessica to Anderson. She tries to find her, but intercepted. And we're pressuring up the right wing. It's out for a throw-in. Comes a throw-in for Ellenville. Sydney Franza nearly gets a foot to it, but clears out for a corner.
And we're live, at least now we are live on YouTube. I do apologize for our viewers out there on YouTube who were tuning in for the start of this game. You missed about 5 minutes, and what action have they missed as Ellenville prepares to take a corner kick?
Yep. Comes a deep corner, takes deflection. Can they get it in?
Good.
Oh, a trip in the box.
Good hustle from the defender. So inform our viewers on YouTube, what did they miss in the first 5 minutes? What happened? What was the story of the first 5 minutes?
Ellenville has been pressuring Rhinebeck into their own half, but now we have a nice attack by Rhinebeck, but sadly runs out. It's been, I wouldn't say nearly back and forth. Feels like very passive.
Any shots on target for either side in the first 5 minutes?
No, most of the balls would run out. Just drifted a bit wide.
All right, so nothing too crazy in the opening 5 or 6 minutes. So again, apologies for that wasn't brought to you live on YouTube, but it was captured on camera. And so when this game is uploaded to YouTube at a future date, as the keeper drops it behind, should be a corner kick, as this game is uploaded to YouTube later in the week and broadcast on Channel 20. For those out there with Spectrum in the village of Ellenville and surrounding areas, you will be able to catch the game in its entirety. Just, right, Blake? We just hit record, I think, before it started. As Rhinebeck has a corner.
Low driven corner into the box. Takes the deflection off an Ellenville player, I think.
Looking for the 11, Sarah Palastra.
Oh, no. It's a Ellenville goal kick, actually.
So you announced the starters for both sides, right,
Yep.
Nabil?
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Dom of Ellenville was happy enough to give us the formation there. So you can actually see at least the starting position for all the Ellenville Blue Devils. Anderson up front, number 9. She actually came over to ask the coach, where am I starting today, coach? And he said, we'll put you up front to start the game. And now McHugh looks to play the through ball to Sydney Franza.
Good idea there, actually. I think Sydney Franza, she needs 4 more goals to tie the top scoring.
That's right. This
would be Joanna Kraft, right?
Yeah, we like to play a little game called Franza Watch. The last game we did together, she was on 49 goals, and she didn't score any in the previous home game that we covered. And then in the following away game, Ellenville scored 5, and Franza got all 5 of them. So that took Franza from the 49 to 54. And I know that was a big milestone for her, because once she hits 50, she gets on the banner. So Franza will be recognized on the banner in the high school gym at some point in the future.
Well, you got to miss up a possession, but Rhinebeck can't take capital of it.
But of course, there are a few games left in the season where Franza is looking to extend her all-time tally. As you said, if she can hit 58, she will be tied for all-time soccer scorer with Joanna Kraft on 58. Obviously, if she were to get 59, she would be out in front by herself as the all-time leading scorer. Right now, she's second in the all-time girls and third overall. John Paulson for the boys has 55, only 1 more. So only 1 more goal will take her above John Paulson.
Good cross for Rhinebeck. Can she hit it in? Good clear by Ellenville players. Oh. The field is a bit slushy today.
Yeah, it's interesting. We covered yesterday's game where Coach Mead elected to use the what's known as the JV field behind the elementary school on Ellenville High School campus. And one of the reasons, there's a couple of reasons he prefers that field, but one certainly was the fact that we got a lot of rain here 2 days ago, and even overnight we got some more. It's been quite a damp couple of days, but lots of rain 2 days ago. And yesterday, this field, I can only imagine how wet this field would have been yesterday, because it's, as you said, it's still very soft today. It's not crazy muddy, but it is very soft. So yeah, it's going to be soft conditions out there.
Looks like Rhinebeck is playing 5 in the back. 2 wing backs.
Heavy through ball for the 14 to chase, and she's got the pace. Well, Bonnet eases up, and the 18 does really well to shield it for the keeper.
Here we go. Out to the right wing, looking for a Rhinebeck player. That would be number 3. Is it a Rhinebeck throw in here? Yep. Looked a little bit odd.
Nice pass from Anderson to find McHugh. She can roll it in front of the 13.
Would be Gabby Castro.
And she's going to look for the through pass to Franza.
Franza, she's going to run with the ball. Can she cross it in here? Low driven cross. She can't find anyone in the box there. It's holding up play here.
So the records for both sides coming into today, to give you an idea of their form, Blue Devils are, I think it's on your sheet.
Yeah, Blue Devils are 5-3 in the league and then 3-2 in the division.
As Anderson tries to shape a chance here. So yeah, Ellenville has a slightly winning record in the league, and say a 5-3, right, overall. 5 wins, 3 losses. I asked the Rhinebeck coach, and you know what his response was? He says, I don't know. We've won 1 game.
So I guess we could take maybe.
Ellenville must be the favorite, I think, by record at least. They've only.
I think when Ellenville played for away, I think Ellenville won 2-1 for the girls soccer team at least.
Yeah. So they've only won 1 game so far, the Rhinebeck girls. So they'll be looking to get their 2nd win of the season here today.
Well,
But it's going to be tough. Franza collects it as the goalie spilled it. Nice cross.
Into the middle of the box.
Keeper punches as far as McHugh to Franza.
Oh, just over the goal here.
Yeah. She got underneath it and just lifted it over in the end.
Shot from McHugh nearly turned into a really nice assist. Go on the left wing. Oh, tussle. It's a slight push from Ellenville player, I guess.
So let's see. Up front is the number 14, Gillian Lacey. And then looks like left wing, they've got the 7, Anna Savalainen. And the right forward for Rhinebeck.
I think the left wing for, I think it was Julia Connor. She got tripped up on the left wing, and now it's a Ellenville free kick.
It's like it. Number 2. Well, she's kind of come in field now, but number 2 was just playing right wing. So that's Margaret Weld. And the center here coming to the right side, you've got number 4, Maeve Schwed. In front of her in center midfield looks like Emma Ruger, number 3. And you're right, it could be a 5-2-3 formation.
Good read by the defender, cutting out the pass there.
And if it is indeed 5-2-3, then I think you've got number 7. Well, Savalainen might be playing left wing at the back. There's 4 across the back right now, 6 playing right center back. That's Olivia Puller. 13 playing left back, Delilah Tamulo. Right back, I think, is the 20, Sana Chima. And left center back, stepping up a little bit here, number 12 is Parker Gutterman. So the 3 on the far side, Emma Ruger. 11 inside midfield, Sarah Palastra on the ball here.
I think Ellenville might be overloading the side with the ball. It did work with the boys yesterday. Because you can see Gabby Castro, who was supposed to be playing right wing, is on the left side where the ball is. There you go. Anderson, can she look up play?
McHugh plays it through to Franza. She'll get there first.
Franza, she has a shot.
Oh, double post and out.
Oh, but Anderson taps it in there. Beautiful. That's amazing link-up play from McHugh and Anderson and Franza.
Yep.
Franza nearly having the shot on goal, but unlucky rebounds across the post.
Yeah, Franza chasing that 55th goal. And she thought she had it, hit the first post, bounced across the goal behind the keeper, hit the second post, and then bounced out. So excellent follow-up play from Ellenville's number 9, Adriana Anderson, who did exactly what a striker should do, is follow up in case that kind of thing happens. And it did bounce out, but Anderson was first in great anticipation for that rebound. And she was there just to tap home, a fairly easy tap in the end, point-blank range. But
you have to be ready.
You have to be in that exact spot to get it, or else that could have been cleared, and then it would have been still 0-0 here. So credit to Anderson for putting in the hard work to get that goal. And, of course, as you said, great credit due to Jessica McHugh here, who played the through ball to Franza. Ellenville leads 1-0 with 24 minutes to go in this first half. So
good pass to Anderson from McHugh.
Be about the 15th or 16th minute. Ellenville open the scoring here.
There's a rebound off the Rhinebeck player, and the goalkeeper collects it here.
Yeah, and the goalie today, I think it's Sophia Schofield, sophomore.
Good touch. There you go. McHugh cuts it in. Looking for a pass to Gabby Castro. Castro trying to nearly finds a cross there, but Defender cuts it out. Another
nice
read by Ellenville.
Yeah, sent 11 to the ground, Sarah Palastra. Here's 4, trying to find a link up, Maeve Schwed.
Good cutout by number 1 here.
Oof, Connor, I think looking for the through ball, just launches it up. And in the end, it just falls harmlessly to the keeper. But I think Connor was looking for that through pass to Franza. Looking to launch it over the top. Nice cut inside from the 3. Nice through ball from Emma Ruger.
Can she find cross into the far post? Number 7 is just waiting for it.
Yeah, Margaret Weld unable to get the cross in. You're right, number 7 and 14, Anna Savalainen and Gillian Lacey just waiting for that cross to come in. And substitute for Rhinebeck. It's like 2 players came out, I think.
Good physicality. It's out for another throw-in. Rhinebeck throw-in.
.14 turns it back around. Nice cross. But
sadly can't find anyone. That was an amazing cross, actually.
yeah, plenty of Blue Devils in the right place to clear it.
Anderson and Jess linking up nearly there. Ball it kind of just skids on the ground.
Now Bonnets has to do some defensive work here against the 7. Good play from Bonnets. Good physicality.
Absolutely. Just pressuring her, using her body.
Yeah, the 7 has her out.
It is not considered unless it's off the ball, if I believe. So.
Yeah, she was able to use her arms
right
and her
around
body
the defender
in a
there.
fair way. McHugh's going to get a through ball through.
Oof. Nearly touching it down there, but good run from McHugh.
Go, Jill, you got it. Go, Jill, go! Go to goal! Go to goal! Go to goal!
Go, Jill, go is the chant for the 14 as she broke into the box there. Couldn't wrap her left foot around it. Gillian Lacey there, number 14. And I can see, looks like you're doing a very nice job, Blake. I can see on YouTube. Nice angles, nice zoom distance. So great job from our first ever soccer game, second event so far for the studio, right, Blake? A little bit. As long as it's clean, it's fine. As long as it's clean. You can shout all you want as long as it's clean. It's called crowd noise, ambiance, atmospherics. So there's a few Rhinebeck fans here in the crowd today, which is great to see. They've made the trip from Rhinebeck just across the river. About how far is Rhinebeck from Ellenville, would we say? An hour? Not even?
Maybe like 40 minutes. Yeah.
45 minutes? So not too far for their away fans to come and cheer on the Hawks.
A high boot was called here. There we go.
Oh, chest. A nice chest turn there, but it was a defensive block, wasn't it? So yeah, it was a miss clearance from the chest.
Good tap.
13 really getting into this game. Delilah Tamulo.
Foul was called.
Yep, I think against the Ellenville 20, which would be the sources.
Number 20 is, the sources. There we go. Another cutout by Gab, but just runs off her foot. But Rhinebeck running out for another throw-in.
So halfway through this first half, 19 minutes remaining. Ellenville leads 1-0. It's lovely having that scoreboard on the far side. I mean, we don't have to keep time. Franza launches it to nobody, a hopeful through ball for Anderson to chase, but 3 defenders back there. Should be able to take care of this. But she's going to clear it for a throw, or Franza can just almost keep it in.
It's still an Ellenville throw-in, though. They wanted to keep that play going, had great momentum there.
Yeah, the conditions here pretty nice for a soccer game. Say the field is a little soft. which hopefully won't deteriorate as the game goes on. But in terms of humidity and temperature, it is quite humid, but the temperature is it was a high of today of I think the high 60s. So fairly comfortable, say t-shirt weather, comfortable soccer playing conditions. Humidity, I'm sure, makes them a little bit more tired.
Comes Rhinebeck down the right wing.
Heavy through ball.
Oh, just
Nice idea.
it's a little bit
Looking
weighted
for
there.
looking for the 14, I
Yeah.
think, Jillian Lacey. But it was just a heavy pass on that right wing.
Maybe looking for a long ball on the left side.
Yeah, who's the number 18 there who just cleared that, the goal kick?
I think that's Andrea Rivera.
Andrea Rivera for Blue Devils, number 18.
Julie Connor.
Connor perhaps could have taken a touch before clearing it. It was always spinning away towards the touchline.
Go, Jill. Let's go. Turn, Jill. Turn.
Oh, to the left wing. Are they looking for a cross here?
I don't think they're going to be wasting time just yet. That was interesting. Yet at the end of yesterday's game against Rhinebeck for the boys, they spent the final 5 minutes in that corner,
Yes.
just running the clock down because they had a 1-goal lead they were trying to defend.
But you gotta do what you gotta do to
You
win.
got to do what you got to do,
Yep.
which we're a long way from that at the moment.
We still got another half to play, but here you go. Good clearance. It has a
This is going to
shot.
test Hind here. Good
Oh,
catch.
good catch there.
Yep, those can be tricky. And Hind did really well there. She's not had a lot to do in this first half, to be fair. Gabby Hind in the
Here
Ellenville goal, but
goes,
solid catch there.
A mishit clearance. Franza still has the ball. We call the push.
Foul against Franza.
Nope. So it's yeah. For a second there, I thought it was
Olivia Pulver, number 6, launches it up the field. Good trap by McHugh.
McHugh. He could find on the left wing here.
Ooh, the through ball was on. Franza was making the run. Oh, and Connor, no free kick, but Connor tries to use her arm and shoulder, and still no foul was given. So credit to the 14 for pushing up here.
Still closed down by Rivera.
Oh, and she just lost control in the end. Rivera put her under pressure, so she conceded the throw. Bonnet's going to run out of space there. 7 crosses it.
Good clear. Takes it out of the box.
Number 20 with the first time clearance, trying to
what a
lay
touch
with a
there.
through ball. That was Sanachima.
Good touch by Sarah Gonzalez.
And a block by the 13. It is no secret what the Blue Devils, essentially their tactic to win each game is this season. As Coach Dom confirmed it for me before the game when we were talking about Franza, having obviously 5 goals in the previous game. And he said, yeah, that's pretty much the game plan, is try to get the ball up front to Franza and hope that she can score.
Yeah.
And it's worked 5 times. 5 times out of 8, they will say 1, 5, lost 3. Not that Franza scores every game, but usually if Ellenville win, Franza gets a goal. And let's say she got 5 goals in the previous game, which is, Catherine Lopez is sitting next to me, alumni. Shout out to her. But any idea how often has 5, did any player ever score 5 goals while you were on the varsity in a single game? That's 4, personally. Yeah. 5 is tough.
Good clear by Jessica McHugh. Just cracks at the ball.
So
there.
Catherine Lopez is just telling me there that she's had a few hat tricks in her time. How many career goals did you score, Catherine? 14? In your senior year. So 14 plus 3. So your senior year was your really offensive year. And you mentioned, Catherine is telling me she had 4 goals in one game,
Over the top.
but never had 5. And I don't know. It may have happened before, but it does not happen very often to get
Can
5
she
goals.
one time this?
And it goes over.
Oof.
I don't know. And I was talking to, I don't know if the boys ever got 5 goals in a single game. You know, one player last year.
Yeah.
I don't think Kashar, he was probably the top scorer. I don't think he ever did. So it's a hat trick is hard enough. 5 goals in a single game is an extremely difficult thing to achieve. So credit to Franza and any other Blue Devils who've done it, or any players in that matter, for any school. 5 goals is quite an accomplishment at high school soccer level. It wouldn't surprise me if all-time leading scorer Joanna Kraft did get 5 goals once upon a time.
Well, she lost the ball there, but Ellenville still retains possession. Anderson could play into the middle. Finds a Rhinebeck player, though.
Catherine, were you on the same team as Joanna in your freshman year? Was she a senior? Yeah? Yep.
Oh, good touch from Rivera. But Rhinebeck still pressures here. Oh, good play. McHugh, she could look for a pass here.
That's right. Shout out to another alumni player I spoke to before the game, Carly Kraft. So there's not too many other alumni girls, I think, besides the 2 of you that I saw today. But you're right. Shout out to Carly. She's here. Did you play with her? You would have. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And in fact, I think Carly is going to play in the upcoming alumni game in just over a week's time. But I believe, Catherine, you will be unavailable to play in that game, sadly. Not. You can still show up and cheer them on and pose for the pictures, but unable to play. But that game is coming to you, I believe, a week on Saturday. So that's a week plus 3 days. So that's approximately the 16th of October. It's a Saturday. It's going to be a full day of action at the Ellenville High School. There's going to be boys soccer, girls soccer, Hall of Fame induction, and then I believe the day will end with the alumni soccer game. And I know the Ellenville coach, in fact, the assistant coach today for the girls, Rodrigo Castro, he's an alumni. He mentioned he was class of, I think, 86 or late 80s for Ellenville. So he actually will be, hoping to play in that alumni game.
Good touch, though, from Gabby here. Can she play it out to the left? Yep, finds Anderson. Can Anderson get on the end of this? Just barely.
White throw, so sub for either team. The 11 comes in for Blue Devils. The 3 comes out for Rhinebeck and Maruger.
A foul was called there.
Maeve Schwed comes in, number 4.
Oh, no. There's just a dispute about the throw in there.
Julia Connor comes across. I think she's coming out.
Yep. Here comes Franza.
Keeper comes out, brave. Knocks Franza over, but not a foul. Well, not really a foul by either player. Potentially a foul by Franza on the Rhinebeck goalie. But brave from both players there, an excellent save by Rhinebeck's keeper.
Could have been really bad there.
Yeah, commitment from both players.
Yeah.
But Franz is back up and running. The keeper looks like she's okay.
Anderson cuts back. Oof, nearly dribbles that player. Middle of the park is really open for Rhinebeck here.
The 11 just couldn't bring it under control. Quick shot from Franza. Ends up deflecting off a defender. Schofield having a good game so far.
Good touch.
Oh, so when the ball goes up high like that, you don't have to follow the ball, Blake. You can just, kind of follow roughly where it's going left to right, and when it drops back down, that's fine. You don't have to.
Good shot, but what a nice shave.
Who was it?
Save. I think number 14.
14, Julian Lacey.
Yep.
Sophomore from Rhinebeck.
I think it took a rebound off the post there. Could have been really dangerous, leaving that left wing open. the touch outside. There you go. Looks a ball down the
22
line.
launches it. It's going to just go out of bounds. And sub for either side. Looks like 7 coming in for Blue Devils and 2 coming in for Rhinebeck. That's Margaret Weld, number 2. Coming in for the 14, who just had a chance on goal, Jillian Lacey. For Ellenville, it looks like the sources, the 20 just came out for Connor. So Connor's now switched from right to left side. McHugh looks up, sees Franza making that run.
Can Franza cross it into the box?
Nice ping to the back post.
Oh, nearly makes it to Anderson.
It's a great ball across from Franza. Keeper was worried it was going to creep into the top back corner.
Yep.
And sadly, Anderson wasn't quite tall enough to go for the diving header there, but the ball's across here.
Ooh.
Keeper uses a kick save.
Anderson, she could pass it off here.
She wants to shoot. So does Franza.
Franza takes a shot. Good save from the keeper.
Yeah, tried to place it rather than use power, so at least she forced the keeper to make a save, which Schofield does comfortably. 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes remaining. That clock may stop from the 2-minute marker, or at least become inaccurate.
There you go. They'll retain possession in their own half.
Yeah, good to hear. You can hear the communication from the girls out there. That's great to hear.
They could put an Anderson here. Cuts it back instead.
Not every player likes to necessarily be vocal, but you need to have that in your locker, and you certainly need to have a few players who are always vocal to really help control the game. Quite often it is the captains.
Would be.
A through ball from the left foot of McHugh to find Franza. She's got a tight angle.
Oof.
She will cut it across.
I think she was looking for that cross back post.
Yeah, Anderson was right there. So good offensive build-up from Blue Devils. Really putting the pressure on Rhinebeck here.
Yeah, Ellenville has been running away with this half so far. Rhinebeck has had a few good chances, though.
Apparently Sophia Schofield's very good in goal for Rhinebeck. She is a sophomore.
She still has 2 more years. Good close down by Ellenville. It's pushing Rhinebeck out of their box. It's a throw in for Rhinebeck now.
Just over 5 minutes remaining. Ellenville leads by 1 goal.
Good interception. Sends it up. Nearly finds Anderson there.
And the 13 and the 12 trying to keep Franza within distance and stay goal side of her.
Come on, Rhinebeck, come on!
I think it's here we go. Good clear. Rhinebeck has had the most possession in these last few minutes, actually. But well, good interception there.
Yeah,
Sets it
McHugh
up.
plays it over the shoulder of Franza to the right wing.
Franza
She's got
does have pace.
pace to beat the 13. Yet another cross. This time Anderson gets a shot off.
Good try.
I think the 6 got a critical block on that shot. Olivia Pulver. Yep, she did block it enough, so it's going to be a corner kick. So that same attack, we see it time and time again. Ball to the right wing, Franza, and I think 3 or 4 times she's managed to get the cross in.
I think this is either the 3rd or 2nd corner they've had in this half.
Yeah, it's going to be number 13, Castro, right?
Yep. Low ball. Just curls outside.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed with that one to not even have it get onto the field.
It's hard to cover it in with your right foot from the right side. Oh, sorry, it'd be the left side for her.
So a short goal kick, the 13. She launches it into the center. 11 under no pressure. Can't find the 4 though.
Good interception from Gabby here.
Yeah, it's got a nice backspin on it. 11 should be able to keep this in. And 7, Anna Savalainen blocks it.
Here we go. A long throw in.
Franz are wide open.
Good 1-2 here. Good team play here. Can she find Anderson behind her?
Nice triangle interplay between the 3 Blue Devils there.
It's almost like a set piece.
Yeah. Well worked between McHugh, Castro, and Franza. Franza ended up crossing it. And that's what you get when you have players who are confident in their teammates.
Here you go. Could find Anderson with the throw here. Decides going for a long one.
Yeah, it looked for McHugh.
Interception. Anderson has dropped.
Yeah, drop more into the midfield
Yeah.
now. McHugh's actually playing further up.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're playing a false 9 here. I think Anderson might have dropped back only for that play, letting the midfielders push up, since they have a little bit more
Yeah.
players in the midfield.
Yeah, the clock has stopped, so I'll try to start mine to keep some kind of an idea when 2 minutes is up, but I'm not sure how long it was stopped for. So it stopped at 1 minute 55, meaning we have less than 2 minutes of regulation time. The referees can choose
Good
to
dribble.
add sometime if they want.
Dribbles past 2 players, but can't find Anderson on the pass. Comes Rhinebeck. Can they get onto the left wing?
Nice from the 7 to let it roll across her.
7 just taking heavy touches, but it's going to roll out nearly.
Kept the cross in, forced Hine to deal with it. So nice cross.
Could have
From
been a
the-
shot actually there.
Savalainen there. And Franz's through ball is blocked by the 13. And the 7 just plays it through for the 2.
Oh, but she's cut off.
Offside call against Margaret Weld.
Gotta watch that last defender.
Yeah, it was no look pass. He just knew she was going to be in that rough area, and she hadn't had time to get back onto an onside position.
Down the line here. Oof.
Franza calls for it, gets it.
We'll go for a long throw in here.
Yeah, not long left in regular time. We're in fact very close to 40 minutes being elapsed here at Leipold Field. Shouldn't be too much stoppage time play. We didn't really have any injury timeouts or anything like that. Only one
Except
goal.
for the, yeah.
There was a brief stoppage, but not too long. And
Might just have a minute. Oh, there he goes.
there you go. There's your halftime whistle. Ellenville leads 1-0 here at Leipold Field. So we will take a break for the time being, and we'll be back for the second half. And welcome back to Leipold Field for this live broadcast. At least if you're watching this live, we thank you for watching it live on YouTube, and welcome back to Leipold Field for the second half of Varsity Girls Soccer. Blue Devils kick off the second half. This time going from right to left in the all blue, up against Rhinebeck going from left to right in the all white. Ellenville leads by a single goal, scored after a Franza attempt hit both posts. It then rebounded to Adriana Anderson, the number 9 for Blue Devils. So her goal, the only difference in the scoreline between these two sides. And who's this on the throw right here? Number 14 for Ellenville.
Number 14, that's Sarah Gonzalez.
Sarah Gonzalez.
Yeah.
14 for Rhinebeck. Jillian Lacey. Heavy through ball, which Ellenville's 14.
Chase is down here. Oh, good pass outside.
Yeah.
Stays on
And
the
that
line.
keeps it in, yep. Nice curve on it.
Good pass from Sarah Gonzalez there. There we go. Another run into midfield.
McHugh looking for the through ball to curve to Franza. The 20's under pressure.
Ooh, tries that one time it.
Yeah, the 20 in the end did do enough. Chima. But Franza was almost through on that pass.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, and the 2 in the end under pressure from the 11. Just kicks it out. Margaret Weld for Ellenville throw. Chima, yep. Just rebounds off her for another Ellenville throw. Advancing down the field. Castro wonders where to throw it to.
Ooh, drops to number 11. Ooh, tries to find Franza, but
I heard someone say behind you, Parker, from the throw-in, as if she got ahead to it, but as if they were almost worried that it was going to go behind her to Franza. I'm sure Parker knew that Franza was there. That's why she jumped up for the header.
quick goal kick here. It's short. This could be dangerous. Oh, tries to dribble across, but McHugh has a shot on goal.
Yeah, comfortable collection from Sophia Schofield.
McHugh has been involved in almost every play today, right?
Yep. She's an integral part of the Blue Devil roster. And she's an 11th grader, so she's got another year of varsity soccer.
Ooh, good dribble. She has a
Castro
shot
might
here.
shoot this one onto her
Ooh.
right foot, and tame shot in the end. She tried to just almost roll it to the bottom left corner, but if she put her foot through that, I think she was
that
nervous.
Definitely going either top in.
Yeah, she was nervous to put it over, I think, so she decided to keep it low and not very powerful in the end.
Bonnet's is going to need to keep it under pressure.
Nice play from the 14. Bonnet's under pressure.
Keeper comes out.
Oof,
Ooh.
brave goalkeeping from Gabby Hind. Under pressure from Jillian Lacey.
Drops to Cindy Franza. She's trying to
break between two center backs.
runs to McHugh. McHugh tries to find Franza. Rebounds back to her though.
She pings it to the left wing. Number 11.
Mariah Kinsey.
Kinsey's dispossessed by the 12, who launches it up to the 7. Good tackle from the 14.
Rhinebeck have 4 people up. They have.
Oh,
3.
good solid header away from Rivera.
This is interesting. It's like it was mirrored from yesterday when the boys Rhinebeck team was dropping back as well for Matthew Orkia.
Yeah, now it's 2 against 4 in terms of Ellenville offense against Rhinebeck defense. But you're right, there's a huge gulf in the center of the park.
Yeah.
It's a massive gap, and then you've got the 2 Ellenville strikers just in front of the 4 Rhinebeck defenders. And they're just, hanging up there, staying up there for when that ball breaks loose. Meaning that Franza and Anderson want the counter-attack ball, and Rhinebeck have 4 players back to be ready for the counter-attack pass.
Come on, Rhinebeck, mids. That's your mids.
Now they do track back. Franza, though, she can get goal side of the 20.
She could cross it in from here. Tries to take it in. She has a shot here.
Yeah, she's trying to find the space, and then
Oh.
it just got wide of her. But
Still
keeps it
lands
in.
to Anderson.
Yeah, keeps it in.
Anderson to McHugh. McHugh has a shot, but I think took a deflection.
Yeah, she couldn't quite get behind it like she wanted to.
Yeah, it's an awkward bounce there. Here we go. This could be a Rhinebeck break if they could intercept the ball here.
Connor on the right wing. Looks down the line for Anderson. Slight arm in the back against the 6, and again. not enough to get the referee's interest. It's going to be a throw for Ellenville. But there was was some pushing going on from the 9 on the 3s or the 13 in the back there. Delilah Tumulo. There's another push from Franza. And the referee does call that one.
Rhinebeck win this push.
Yeah, Tumulo wins that free kick. Under pressure from Franza.
Good touch. Just taking it out for a throw. Good decision there, actually. She did try to touch it down. There's a chance that she could have got attacked from the back. So, good thinking there. Punt to the right side of the field. Castro passes it off. Good tackle.
Yep, Kinsey doing well, the 11. And there's that through pass to Franza.
Franza, she could take a shot.
She cuts onto her stronger right foot.
Passes
Finds
off to
McHugh.
Jess has a shot, takes a deflection off to 6. Good touch. Has another shot.
That's the kind of strike you want.
Whoa.
It does bounce underneath Schofield. That
Nearly could have been dangerous.
Yeah, that was excellent technique from McHugh. That was a very quick one-time strike. And she got the technique right on. It was a first-time strike with power on target. And Schofield only able to put it behind in the end for a corner kick. Wasn't able to hold on to it. So good thinking from McHugh there to take the snapshot.
Looked good on the camera, too.
Yeah, and she executed it. It's a tricky skill.
Had flair to it.
Franza near post.
Ooh.
Slight bounce off the arm, not given.
A Rhinebeck counterattack, but
Ellenville solid in their defensive shape today. Yeah, Connor goes down, no foul.
Bonnet's good clear to Connor.
Oh, nice turn from Connor to keep it in. Yeah.
Q could find Franza here. Franza, tries to find Anderson, but falls to McHugh instead. Oof, good trance.
Yeah, good running from McHugh to follow up her run, hoping for the return pass, and it did come her way. But again, good keeping from Sophia Schofield, number 10, or 32 long sleeve, sophomore in goal today for Rhinebeck. Just over 8 minutes played of the second half. No goals in this half, so Ellenville still leads by 1-0.
Good touch. These interceptions. Here we go.
Nice turn from McHugh, but Chima read it well.
Castro finds McHugh again. McHugh does have
Number 22, McHugh now launches it.
Oh, just over.
It broke nicely for her right in front of the keeper, and I think the crowd thought she was going to put it in the net.
It's a good turn, too.
Yeah, she just got underneath it. That was one. Hard to say that she should have placed it, but she had a lot of goal to aim at, and she tried to power it past the keeper. Keeper was well beat, but just put it up too high in the end. And so she'll be a little bit disappointed with that, McHugh. She didn't test the keeper, or at least put it on target. And the keeper is off her feet here. Nice keeping there from Schofield. She read that one early.
Chance was a significant one, though. We did worry the keeper.
Yeah. So Ellenville still the stronger offensive side here. Rhinebeck not making any chances in this half, I don't think.
This could be one, though. So I've been holding a play.
It's going to roll all the way across.
1v1.
Kinsey goes to ground, doesn't give away a foul. That was dangerous sliding almost from Kinsey, because she could have taken out the 2 there. She did catch the 2 a little bit. Number 2 is Margaret Weld. She looks unhappy.
Tries to save that. Nearly does, though.
Yeah, ref's going to sub out the 2. Say she may have grazed her knee, whether it was on the grass or up against Kinsey when she dove to the ground. Like I said, that was a risky tackle from Kinsey. She could have conceded a penalty kick, so in the end the 2 does come out. And
I think Kinsey is an 8th grader, actually.
so the 15 is in.
Ooh,
That's
in
Hannah.
between Bonnets' legs. That could have been
Ooh,
really dangerous.
Hind again dives to ground. So 15 and I think 16 are out there for Rhinebeck. That was a 16 just then, actually. So that would be Francis Nathan. And
Shot.
14
Oof.
couldn't. She saw what we could tell from this angle what she wanted to do. She wanted to left foot, wrap her boot around it, curve it into the top left corner, and then just didn't really get any curve on it. It was a straight shot in the end.
Her boot got under the ball there. She struck it with her laces. Could have had some potential curve on it.
Yeah, and you're right. Mariah Kinsey, number 11, is an 8th grader, so it's not that is not something you see a lot of. You do not see many 8th graders playing for the varsity team. But she's out there, and she's clearly a key player for Coach Dom. She's played most of this game.
Oh, good dribble from Jess on the right side. Still keeps the
And
ball.
here she is, Kinsey on the left wing. Francis in the center. Anderson can pick one or can go for the shot.
Oh.
In the end, chose the wrong option, got way underneath it. She had 2 players to her left.
She nearly chips the goalkeeper, though.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less power, but it went over her.
Looking for her 2nd goal of the game.
Sounds like it's a head to it. Catcher picks it up in midfield, unmarked.
Franzo wants it through the center. Kinsey was starting to make space on the left. See Coach Coach Dom frustrated at Adriana about something there. I think he wanted her to perhaps make a run.
Never go back, never go back, never go back.
Oh, here we go. Rhinebeck tries to play in their own half, but loses possession.
Connor does well.
Still keeps it.
Rhinebeck does even better. Puts the ball through. But the sources doesn't really deal with it. And now Rhinebeck can launch an attack here down the left wing. They've got 2 players striding up front with her.
It's a 1v1. Oh, here we go. Elmo.
Now Elmo
Beautiful
has
drop back there.
Yeah, the 14 is in some space, but the sources reads it. Bonnets, edge of the box.
Jess takes it off of her, though.
Well, pushing the back, but 22 keeps the ball, so she'll keep moving. Anderson can't quite bring it under control. This is a good spell for Rhinebeck.
It's been very back and forth with the attacks here. Good touch from Jess.
Yeah, I think that is what Dom is looking for Anderson to do, is make runs faster. Once Ellenville regains the ball in possession deep in the midfield, he wants Anderson to just get her head up and just basically start that run. Oh, a long strike.
Ooh.
Nice idea from the 14 of Jillian Lacey. Yeah, that's what I think what Coach Dom wants to see. And again, she's a younger player, I think. Oh no, she's 11th grader, Adriana Anderson. But he just wants to see her start that offensive run as soon as the ball is turned over. Don't look up and wait for the pass to be made and then turn and run. He wants her to basically just turn and run, hoping that the midfielders will sense that that run's being made and just launch it over the defenders into her path. I think that's what Dom is looking to see from Anderson a bit more.
Anderson wins the ball in the middle of the park. Now the midfield's super full from Rhinebeck. Having 3 defenders in the back.
Yeah, Rivera clears it out for a throw here on this near side, which Chima will take.
I'm getting charged by an out,
That's a good pass, but
Coach Dom on his feet.
yeah, Does look like Coach Dom wants to overload that ball side, giving them no space. Connor passes it back, can't find an option here.
Yeah, Coach Dom definitely being the more vocal of the two coaches. Rhinebeck coached by Matt Grande, assisted by Mark Berg and Mike DeCola. But it's Coach Dom on the Blue Devils bench who we can
Good
hear.
attack from Jessica here. Could be a
Franza into the
cross.
box.
Good cross.
Oh, great
Good
save. There's a good cross, nice height on it, and there was two Blue Devils there at the back post who were just asking for that ball. And it was a great ball, just a bit close to the keeper, but she had to do really well just to hold on to that, not punch it, not drop it. So credit to Schofield. She's helping to keep Rhinebeck in the game here.
Comes McHugh to Franza.
Oh, and
Ooh.
just in front of Franza too far, I think.
Yep.
But yet again, Schofield picks it up. She's had to do that a lot today. Oh, and 14 misread that one. It's a 3-on-2 if they can get the ball down.
She does make a good cover, making it 3-on-3 now.
Gets around Rivera, clips it up.
Nearly finds it there.
Great attacking play there. From the 7, I think it was, right? Anna Savalainen, sophomore. And the 16, working with her, Frances Nathan. So did really well to get around Ellenville's Andre Rivera, the 18, and get the cross in. So 22 minutes remaining, plus some seconds here and there.
Rhinebeck keeping the ball on the left side of the field for a throw-in. Or is it a free kick? Can't tell.
It's a throw, I think.
Yep.
Swapped for both teams. The 7 comes out for the Rhinebeck 5. So that's Anna Savalainen out for Vanessa Kodakovi. And for Blue Devils, number 6 just came in on the ball right here. Who is the 6? Remind me again.
That'd be Lauren Story.
Lauren Story out on the field now. I think she may have replaced the 11, Kinsey?
No, I think she came off for DeSources.
DeSources. Yep, you're right. Kinsey's still out there.
Yeah. Comes McHugh. She's had an influential half. Or actually, not even a half. Most of the game, she's been very influential.
Yeah, 30. Almost 60 minutes played here.
Can Rhinebeck get a goal?
Hind does well to pick it up. Doesn't even need to slide to get that one.
Confident.
Yeah, almost an hour gone now. Ellenville leads by a goal to 0. And you're right, McHugh's been solid all game. Barely makes a mistake, which is really hard to do in varsity level soccer.
It's nice to have a consistent player,
Yeah.
especially in the midfield.
So all these players obviously very young. Some of them haven't been playing soccer very long at all. So to have, like you said, that kind of consistency in a player who rarely puts a foot wrong, rarely puts a pass wrong, is really impressive, and it can quite often stand out. And you're right, McHugh is probably that standout midfielder for Ellenville.
I think she did set up that play that led to the tap-in. Here we go, Rhinebeck pushing 5, almost 6 back. Oof. Could have got a foot there.
Rivera should be able to clear this one right onto the bench, or just past the Rhinebeck bench.
Go left wing. Can Rhinebeck find a cross here?
She's got a left foot. She doesn't. She goes onto her right.
Good clear from Rivera.
Anderson just pedestrian.
Said a way to put it.
Yeah, Coach Dom saying you should not be beaten to that ball. Franz is going to try to go it alone here.
Oh!
And she almost got there ahead of the 12.
Still a really good Ellenville attack as number 12 is hustling for the ball here. Back to Castro.
Castro's
tries
pass
to
is a
find
little in front of
Franza.
Franza. Oh, great idea by Castro. Kept it off the ground to lift it over the defense, and it was just in front of Franza. If that had been a foot to the left or a foot lower, I think Franza would have had a strike on goal there.
Ooh, it's offside. Sarah Gonzalez is holding her run, solid.
Yeah, always nice to see a smile on the face. And Bonnet's number 1 usually has one.
Yep.
So she plays the game in the way it should be played. She enjoys it. Good clearance.
There's no Rhinebeck player ready for the break here, though. If they do win the ball here, as they do.
Great play by the 5. Finds the 16, who does well to beat the 14 of Ellenville.
14 hustling. Whoa, what a tackle on hustle.
And again, the 16 almost was surprised that she was on her so fast. Frances Nathan did really well there for Rhinebeck. Here's Chima with the unmistakable red hair. Oh, and a kick in the back against the 16 by Ellenville's number 14 will be a free kick to Rhinebeck. To the Blue Devil 14 would be Sarah Gonzalez committing the foul. So the 6, Olivia Pulver.
This is the first set piece for
Rhinebeck, yeah. She's got her left foot, it looks like. She's going to swing this in. Oh, it's off target in the end.
Wide.
Shane, they had a good position for a free kick there. She could have got it on goal. There was plenty of numbers up there.
Sub coming on.
Yeah, Ellenville's 5 is going to come in, I think maybe for Anderson.
Yep.
So the 5 is Soraya Cromwell on for Adriana Anderson with 17 minutes remaining in this game. Unless, of course, there's an equalizing goal from Rhinebeck, and then we could be looking at overtime. McHugh does well with a left-footed through ball.
Can she find
Franza just held her run up. Great defense by the 6.
Very close, but feels like as if Ellenville is just having all the attacking play, though.
Yeah, Franza just hesitated her run there and then resumed it once she realized her teammate still had it. And again, she was, we're talking inches here. The number of times Franza's been through on goal, and she's been inches, just a few inches behind where she needed to be, means that Ellenville are so close to getting a second goal, I think. But now Rhinebeck are looking to get their equalizer.
Can they cross it in from the right, from the left wing?
Oh, good step, but fell on the ball.
Still, it goes outside the box. Danger is still imminent, though. So it takes a deflection off of Bonnets. Another deflection.
Castro steps out of the defense.
Good interception from Sarah Gonzalez there.
Yeah, puts it out for a throw. So now we're talking, the game's getting a bit more stretched, a bit more end-to-end action here.
Yep.
Chances for both teams.
You can see Rhinebeck's playing more of a high line now.
Yeah, their defense has stepped up beyond the halfway line into Ellenville's territory.
Oh, takes a little shove there.
But now Franza starts her run.
Oh, McHugh sees the run. Oh, intercepted by number 12, though. Franza still chases
And
it.
Franza will get it.
Oh, tries to look for the cross, but keeper saves it.
You can hear Franza, I think, yelling at Cromwell to tell her to get into the middle and be ready for that cutback.
She touch it down. Good touch from
It's Kinsey, isn't it?
Kinsey, yeah.
8th grader.
It's hard to
Castro.
go up to like a 10th grader.
Absolutely, yeah. That's usually why you don't see 8th graders play varsity, only because typically their size difference is just could be so in contrast to the senior and junior players you're going to be up against. They could be a lot bigger physically than you, and so you might obviously not be ready for that. But Kinsey, she looks like she belongs out there, and she's only an 8th grader.
Still has, what, 4 more years if you count this year.
Yeah, Connor comes off for the sources for Blue Devils.
Oh, just look for a one-touch cross there. Ooh, good turn from Franza.
Caroline Connor, I think it is, acting as a ball girl on this near side. Sister of Julia, I think. 9th grader, Caroline. Oh, McHugh
McHugh.
couldn't strike it first time. Had to take it down. She still got it.
Still has it. Rhinebeck still has to be really careful in the box there. Ooh, has a
Strike.
shot. Ooh, good strike and good save.
Yeah, right down the barrel in the end for Schofield. Comfortable save, but Ellenville just non-stop attacking pressure in this second half.
Yep.
Still no goal in this second half, though, so only that first half Anderson strike, the difference between these two sides. But if you look at the shots on and off target, Blue Devil must surely
Have a lot more.
have a lot more than Rhinebeck. They've not had many at all. And the amount of blocks Rhinebeck's defenders have made is quite a lot.
Defensively, they've been pretty solid so far,
Yeah.
except for that one mishap. Other than that, it seems like an attacking type of team versus a rock-solid defense.
And the 7 did really well there to just keep it in and put the cross in. Anna Savalainen, so she's going to win a corner kick. Now I hear the Rhinebeck coach making some noise on the far side. That probably is Coach Grand.
Telling one of his
Yes, he
defenders
told Parker to get up there. That's number 12, Parker Gutterman, and that was what the coach was calling. Wants her to join the offense here. And the corner kick is a poor one in the end if it goes behind straight away. But you're right, yeah, with just over 12 minutes remaining, Rhinebeck's coach looking to get his team back in the game and sacrifice a defender on the set pieces at least. She's back in position now. McHugh turns against the 4. Right wing looking for Franza.
Really? Here we go, Franza. It's pressuring here.
There's some bumps from the back. I know you can see it from here. There's pushing from the back. Not from the back. That's not a foul. Come on.
So
You know me.
So Franza playing within the boundaries of the game by, doing some, it's known as almost shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, there's a little bit of pushing in the back, but not enough to commit a foul.
Yep.
Yep. That is allowed in soccer. You can't push a player off the ball, as in push them over to the ground. Then you'll probably get called for the free kick. But if you just give them a nudge in the back or a nudge shoulder to shoulder, it's usually not going to get called as a free kick. It is a contact sport.
Here we go,
As long as
on to the right wing. Number 3. Can Gonzalez get there? Stops her.
That's quite often why you'll see, again, often more experienced players, you can easily win a free kick. If you know a player is going to push you in the back, you can essentially slow your run down. Then the contact will be a lot more than it was originally going to be, and then you fall to the ground, and hey, you won a free kick. So that's absolutely a tactic that experienced players will use to win free kicks. But, you like to see players stay on their feet, and that means that, no, it's not a foul.
Good one, too.
And she's past the defender.
Can she get across?
She can cross it,
good
Schofield.
Save.
Yet again, good save. She's possibly been the player of the game for Rhinebeck. Save after cutout, after catch from Sophia Schofield. She is having a good game, and if you ask me, she's keeping Rhinebeck in this game. If it wasn't for her, her defenders are letting Franza and the offense in so many times.
It's like the Achilles heel almost. Just finding that one break and
that was an exceptional piece of play there by Franza. She was, stretching to keep that ball in, and then the cross was kept in, and it was again good pace, good height, and the Ellenville striker was there to try to get on the end of it, but these strikers aren't even getting the chance to get on the end of it because Schofield just keeps on cutting those crosses out.
comes McHugh. McHugh
One-on-one.
take it on her right.
Oh, knocks the defender down on her left foot, and she
what
lifts
a
it
beautiful
over
goal there.
Schofield. And finally, Ellenville, after 30 minutes of pressure, gets their second goal here in this second half. She did knock a defender over in the build-up to that goal, but I'd have to watch the replay. In fact, can I see the replay on my phone? I'd love to see how much pressure there was on the defender there.
9 minutes left to go.
Yeah, it was the 6 that she ended up having a little tussle with, I think, which would be Olivia Pulver. That's who she was one-on-one with, Jessica McHugh, but referee deemed it was fair, and the 22 of Ellenville makes it 2-0.
Here comes down the right wing, Rhinebeck. Gonzalez gets a foot to it, too.
So now I can do my own action replays, Bill, by looking at the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I just rewound it a few seconds, saw what happened.
Well, I think there was a handball on Ellenville.
And in fact, obviously, people out there watching on YouTube can easily rewind the action to watch goals back. And what I like to do, given the time, is when we go back and edit these games for re-upload to YouTube and for Channel 20 broadcasts, I do try to incorporate action replays of all the goals.
Good head.
And Hind is out.
Hind did get a hand to it. Just big mess inside the box. 6 couldn't reset it, but decides to set it in back into the box.
Yeah, she's going for the strike from deep there. The 6, Franza, she wants a goal here today. Anderson has one, McHugh has one, and there is a push off the ball on the 6. And then now the 6 wins a free kick. And the 6 almost looks at the referee as if to say, you finally called one. Thank you very much.
That one was a push off the ball as her hand was extended there.
Yep, I always say, so long as it's consistent, that's what you want to see from the referee.
Wait,
What's up, Nabil?
I thought it was a Rhinebeck.
Free kick? Oh, you're right. Yeah, so Franza won the free kick. That's why the number 6 was disappointed to look at the
I was
referee.
like, wait a second. I was a little bit confused there.
Yeah, Franza won that free kick.
Did look like she did shove off the 6, though.
I guess she was also kicked or shoved herself. The 14 can cross it with her left foot, just behind the number 3, really.
Oh, this could be a really significant break for Ellenville.
Kinsey's only got, she's got 3 in front of her, Castro.
Oh, nearly dribbles past both of them, but.
Oh, the defender's feet there. Rivera got a little bit twisted, but is okay. Hind is able to pick it up.
Low ball, too.
Oh, it falls through the 4, who looks like her head wasn't in the game just there. That goal may have knocked the wind out of some of these Rhinebeck players, but they're chasing the goal. At least one goal back now. 6 minutes remaining.
Takes out for a corner. Oh, no, Gonzalez saves it.
No, it is out. It is out for a corner kick. Rhinebeck has to find 2 goals here in less than 6 minutes.
Never know what can happen.
Yep.
They could have the deficit right now.
Great corner kick. Comes off Rivera, I think.
Yep.
And it can't quite drop fast enough for the strikers to hit it. There, she'll hit it, number 4.
Oh, good touch by McHugh right there.
Number 4 had a crack, Maeve Schwed.
That could have
Nice
been
touch
dangerous.
from Franza. Gives herself plenty of time. Coach Dom asking Juki to come towards him. I believe that's Cromwell. He wants her to come into the space here on his near side, on the right wing. Oh, nice touch from Bonnets. He's dispossessed.
Bonnets once again. Tries to find Franza. Almost still pressuring. Been doing the dying last 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go here. Blue Devils lead by 2.
Comes a throw in for Ellenville.
Good solid header there from the defender. 11 launches it, but her offense is going to have to really be fast to get there in front of the 3 Blue Devil defenders.
That's the only drawback of playing so deep into your own half on defense.
There's a strike from outside the box, and Hind almost spilled it in front of the number 2. But she did not. She recollected it.
Good long punt. Pressure by the Ellenville players. Once again, McHugh.
Yep. And the 10 takes it over. McHugh perhaps could have laid it off to the 10 there, who could have made a run down the wing. But they win the throw anyway. Ellenville's number 10 is Ashley Nunavero, getting some minutes here at the end of the game. McHugh tells her teammate just to slow down a bit, don't need to rush too much to take this throw.
We are winning 2-0.
Yeah, with 5 minutes remaining now is when game management starts to play a part.
Yeah. Are we going to see something reminiscent of yesterday?
Yeah, we'll see. Alex Pauly and Kia really killing the clock.
Here we go. Rhinebeck down the right wing.
Nice layoff to the 14.
14.
But she's got no one to cut it back to just yet.
Ooh.
And it's going to run out of bounds anyway. She didn't have an option to pass to, so she almost had to do something else, and she just chose to take another touch, and it ends up putting it out. It's just over 3 minutes remaining here at Leipold Field.
Now we'll move. Goal kick.
Yep.
Goalkeeper will take it. Good touch from McHugh. To Castro. Looks like McHugh has dropped back a little bit.
Yeah, well, they're not chasing any goals now.
Yeah.
They have a 2-goal lead, so
She
she can do that.
yeah.
Franza, though, she's chasing a goal herself.
Oh! She's super unlucky with these chances she's had today. Just a few inches off every single time.
Yep. She knows that she can score many times in a single game, but it's just not clicked for her today. Not yet anyway. There's still a couple minutes left here. It may fall to her. Oh, and she just placed it right at head height.
Good head space from Kinsey. Seeing that Franza was behind her, laying it off to her.
It's about the only thing missing now from the Ellenville performance is a Franza goal. They've had everything else perfect so far. Solid defensive display. Goals from McHugh and Anderson.
That's Franza.
Now Coach Dom is asking for the foul call against Franza, but nothing was given. But it is a corner kick, though.
It's furious at that
He
one.
is furious. Coach Dom passionate today. Even though his side's 2-0 up, he wants those free kicks called when he thinks his players deserve them. But it will be inside the final minute 20 of this game, plus maybe a few seconds for stoppages, but not too much. It is a corner kick. Castro plays it short.
Oh, offside.
Offside or a foul.
Oh, it could have been a hand, actually.
Yeah, it probably wasn't offside. May have been a foul or a handball by Cromwell.
Referee was slapping his wrist. It might have been a handball there.
Yep, so final minute or so of this game.
Timer has stopped.
Yep.
I will go on.
Franza can cross this. Behind Cromwell. And Nunavero couldn't quite get to it. Now Rhinebeck can break, but it's going to be a consolation goal most likely at this point. But she is, she was goal side. Just bounced off the back of her leg.
Oh, good turn.
Great play by Ellenville 14.
Here comes Jessica Hale. She could lay it off to Kingsley.
And she will, no, to the side 10, Nunavera.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Nunavero. Kingsley, did she get it subbed off?
The 11, yeah, I think she's off the field now.
Oh, okay.
Kinsey. And I thought that was going to be the final whistle because we're
This could be the final
almost
whistle
at 40
right now.
minutes, yeah.
Yep.
I think by my watch, actually, we just about are at 40 minutes now, so we're just
Yeah.
playing whatever stoppages the referees want to add. Good.
Trying to look for Franza there.
Yeah, good clearance. Ellenville's defense had an extraordinary game today.
Yep. There's the full-time whistle.
And there is your final whistle. So be sure to get a close-up or a shot of the Ellenville girls as they go over to congratulate each other and the opposition on what was a excellent game of soccer, but it was mostly one-way traffic, to be fair, or at least I should say Ellenville, I think, had the majority of possession. We don't have any numbers in front of us, but they probably had more of the ball, and they certainly had more of the chances on goal in the end. But a good performance from both teams meant it was a fairly low-scoring game, but one that Ellenville comes out on the right side of. So they win by 2-0. And we want to thank everyone for joining. If we have a nice, go ahead and get a close-up on that huddle on the far side for us, Blake. And they may come over to applaud the fans who are here today. But for the time being, they say thank you to Rhinebeck. But on behalf of myself, I want to say a big thank you to Nabil.
No problem, Mr. Buckley.
And a big thank you to Blake. And that just about does it for us here from Leipold Field. Ellenville wins 2-0. We'll be back for more Blue Devils sports in your future. I think there might be varsity football coming up this Friday, which would be October the 8th. So be on the lookout for that on our YouTube channel. Of course, the best way to get notifications on live sporting events is to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get notifications. And then you'll see anytime we do a live game, you'll just get a notification on your phone or your device. So again, here come the girls to applaud the fans. But we will turn our mics off for now. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.